Recording is
9,146.
on.
All right. So what that means that previous reading is this is 9,883, while the current reading is this. So we find the difference between the two. So that's what I did there. This question 15.
Yes.
We find the difference. That gives us 6 on 263, and uh, 1 unit was charged 8 naira. So multiply by 8, we got 2,104. Then there is demand charge. Demand charge is a charge that you pay whether you use the meter or you don't use, you are going to pay it.
Who is
150
it
now.
going?
So we have to add it to it. So that's how we
Why
got
is? Why is
2,254.
for?
Then multiplied by moderator, please. You can omit. So so 5% of that. So that gives us 112.7. We add it to it. That's how we got 2,366. So I think we can go back to question 17. Now,
I can't
question
see your screen.
17 now. You can't see my screen? Okay,
Yes, sir.
if you
I
can't
can
see
see it
my
now.
screen, you can see it now. Okay, good. Okay, all right. Thank you. So please mute yourself. Okay. 1 minute, please. Okay. Just hold on, please. All right. Let's hold on, please. You can't hear me now. Yeah, I stopped talking. Don't worry, you hear me now. Everybody can hear me now. Question 13. We'll come back to that. We have sent the recording of question 13. We have to check it again. So we can't go back to that one, right? Please, because of time. So let's go to question 17. Question 17. Because of time, we have question 17. Please. Okay, sir. Okay, all right. Thank you. Thank you for that. So question 17 is on bearing. Now the question says, if the bearing of P from Q is 98 degrees, what is the bearing of Q from P? So this type of bearing is what we call back bearing. Back bearing. So back bearing, hmm, back bearing is like opposite of what you are given. So if you look at what we have, the first statement, uh, it says if the bearing of P from Q is 98, what is the bearing of Q from P? You can see it's just the opposite of it. So when you have it this way, I'm going to show you a shortcut now. So if the degree you are given, the angle given is, if it is less than 180 degrees, the back bearing of that answer, of that question, will be the question given plus 180. You add 180 to it. That means 98 plus 180 degrees. So 180 plus 98, this is 87. That is 278. But if the angle here is more than 180, like let's say it is 210. So what you are going to do is subtract. If it is greater than 180, you are going to do what? You subtract 180 from it, minus 180. So that means 210 now. 210 minus 180 degrees. This gives 0, and this gives 3, and that is going to be 30 degrees. So that is how to go about that. I believe that is clear. All right. Okay. Okay, so we can move to the next one now. Some people are just joining, so let me just allow them to enter. All right. Okay. Can see some messages? No, it is not. Ah, it is not. I can. All right. No problem. I will explain again. I will explain. I can see some hands up. Okay, only one person hands is up. Who is that? So that is Usman. Yes, Usman, let me hear from you. What do you want to say? Usman. Okay, some people have gone to viewers, right? About 15 of them, right? Share your screen. I'm sharing my screen. Okay, someone in the viewers. You know what? If you are in the viewer session, just click on uh so I don't understand. Please, can you re-explain? Yeah, I will explain. Don't just calm down. Now, Usman, you're raising your hand. Some people are in the viewers session. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So I can hear you can hear me now. So I mean if you cannot can you I believe everybody can hear my hear me now. You can see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Oh, someone is on the viewer list. Maybe you are disturbing. That's why the yes, majority of you are on the viewer list. Because you are disturbing us. That's why. All right. That's why you were moved to viewer list. All right. Okay, don't worry, don't worry. I can see that majority of you are on the viewer list. Okay. Okay, you'll be restored back. Don't forget to send the questions. Okay, I will send it. Don't worry. I will send. If you don't see it, just call me. You can send message to me on WhatsApp. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. Question 17. I'm going to take it. Let me use a fresh page. Let me come here. So the bearing of P from Q, bearing of P from Q is 98 degrees. All right. So the question now says find the bearing of Q from P. You can see it's just the opposite. All right. So in this case, what that means is that you come and check the degree you are given in the first statement here. And that is 98. And this 98 is less than 180. Anytime that is less than 180, so don't stress yourself. Just add 180 to it. That is 98 plus 180 degrees. All right. So this is going to be 8, 7. That is 278 degrees. But if it is greater than 180 degrees, all right, it's greater than 180 degrees, you subtract 180 from it. And I gave example of 210. 210 degrees is more than 180. So just subtract 180 from it, you get your answer. So this is going to give us 30 degrees. So that is how to do question 17. So we move to the next question, which is question 18. Question 18. Please, uh, this class we're going to end by 9, but we can still extend it if you are not tired. But I'm not tired. I might not be tired, all right? But we can still extend it to that. If you're on the viewers session, what you can do to extend it, as you extend it, okay. All right, no problem. I will, no problem. Okay. Wait, I'm coming. Let me. So that I joined it. Oh, it's starting. I'm coming, please. Okay. Some people are just joining now. Let's allow them to come in. Okay. Just hold on, please. Let's allow everybody to come in, please. All right. Okay, we can continue now. So question 18, we have simplify 2 whole number 3 over 4 plus 1 over 3. So if you want to simplify this, you can change it to improper fraction. Changing this one to improper fraction, you multiply 2 by 4, that is 8. 8 plus 3, that is 11. That's 11 over 4. All right, plus 1 over 3. So the next thing is we cannot add it like this unless they have the same denominator. So what we can do is to find the LCM of the denominator, which is 4 and 3. So what's the LCM of 4 and 3? That is 12. So what are we going to multiply by 4 to get 12 is 3. And we multiply 3 by 4 to get 12. So because we have multiplied the denominator by 3 here, we multiply this one by 3 as well. We multiply this one by what? By 4 as well. So we are now going to have, we're going to have 11 times 3, that is a 3. Then 4 times 3, that is 12. Plus 1 times 4, that is 4. Then 3 times 4, that is 12. So since the denominator are the same, we can add the numerator now. So that will be 33 plus 4. That is going to be 37 all over 12. But that is not going to be our final answer because this is improper fraction. So we have to change it towards mixed fraction. How many 12 can we see in 37? That is 3. All right. Remainder what? 1 out of 12. So that is that. I hope this is clear right now. It's blunt. Okay, that will be your network. If it's blurry, that will be your network, right? So that will be your network. All right. Why am I doing 3 times 4? Good. So the reason why I'm doing that is that we want the denominator to be the same because the LCM of the denominators is 12. All right. And if it is 12, how can we make 4 to be 12? Is by multiplying it by 3, we get 12. Then 3, we multiply by 4 to get 12. So whatever that is done to denominator must also be done to numerator. Is that clear? And if we don't want to do it that way, we can still have it this way. Since we have 11 over 4 plus 1 over 3, all right, we find the LCM, that is 12. 4 in 12 is 3. 3 times is 11, that's 33. Plus 3 in 12 is what? 4. 4 times 1 is 4. You can see that I see the same thing that we have here. So this will give 37 over 12. I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear now. All right. Sir, do we have any class up? Please, here we don't have class up, please. This is revision class, right? So what you just need to pay attention. Pay attention, please. So if you have any question at the end of it, you ask, then I will respond. All right. Thank you. All right. Adebayo, you like to speak? Okay. So Adebayo, okay.
Sir, for the multiplication side, sometimes when I try this method, it doesn't like always give me the right answer. Like, can we always use this method, or am I the
Which
one
one?
getting it wrong?
Which one? Which method?
Like you did 4 times 3
Okay,
to
okay,
get
okay,
the
okay.
denominator. Like sometimes when I use the method, like the denominator is always sometimes wrong.
You didn't do it properly. That's why. If you do it properly,
Oh,
you know it shouldn't be so. So use the LCM method. All right. So use the LCM method if that one will not work, and that's what I explained this side here. That's what
okay,
I
sir.
did here. You can use this method here. So see the same thing. You understand?
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. All right. So some people are not able to join. I don't know why. Let me send. Okay. Okay, yeah, I've responded to them. Okay, so we can move on now. All right, we can move on now. Okay, let's move to the next session. Okay, next question, question 19. Question 19, this is division of fraction. So division of fraction, you cannot divide it straight. So what you're going to do, change this one to improper fraction. So 3 times 7, that is 21. 21 plus 4, that is 24. That will be 24 over 7 divided by 4 times 8, that is 32. 32 plus 3, that is 35 over 8. All right. So the next thing now, we cannot do anything here unless we change the division to times. So when you want to change division to times, the next fraction will be flipped. So the first fraction will remain as it is, then times, the next fraction will now be flipped. That will be 8 over 20, 35. I hope I'm with you. So from here now, so
Sir, it is 25.
sorry. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. 25. This 25. Thank you. Sorry.
Sir, is it always compulsory to change it to improper fraction?
Yes, it is compulsory.
Like that
It
of
is
number
compulsory.
18.
Uh, yeah, and it depends. You can leave it that way, but I always advise students to change it to improper fraction because by the time you leave it like that, that will be two whole number. Then you add the fraction separately. So for them to bring it back might be troublesome. So that's why I always advise you change it before you add. All right. So that is that on that.
Okay, sir.
So here now, 5 can go here, that is 5. 5 can go here, that is 7. So nothing can divide again. 5 times 8 is 40. Then 7 times 7 is what? 49. So the answer is 40 over 49, which is B here. Then the last question we have here under this part is the volume of a cone is given as. So volume of a cone. So if you know volume of a cylinder, volume of a cylinder is pi r square h. While that of cone will then be one third of the volume of a cylinder, which is 1 over 3 pi r square h. How this is clear, right? Moderator, please. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, moderator. All right. So that is option B. So that is that for this part. We go to part 2. So here is part 2 here. So this one, we also have uh, bearing here. Now, the three-figure bearing of this. So we are changing, we have two types of bearing. We have compass bearing and three-digit bearing
Sir,
or
please, we have
three-figure
the last
bearing.
question.
The last question here. This
Yes.
one,
Yes, sir.
what happened to you? You want to copy?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that volume of cylinder and volume of cone.
Okay, sir, I'm done.
All right, good. So here, so as I was saying, we have two types of bearing. We have compass bearing and three-digit bearing. So under the three-digit bearing, so that is when you have like you have 124 degrees. So, and if it is two digits, it's going to have 98, then you put 0 to make it three digits. But that one will not have the north and the south. Now let's go back to it. So the first thing to do here is to sketch. You sketch this bearing. You sketch it out first. This is the north. This is the south, west, and the east. So the bearing is between the north and the west, which is going to be at this side here. It's going to be at this side. All right. So it's between the north and the west, and it's 48. What that means is that you are starting from the north and moving 48 degrees towards the west. I repeat, you start from the north and move 48 degrees towards the west. So that is going to be here. This is going to be 48 degrees. So that we have sketched it. Now I want to write this as three-figure bearing. In three-figure bearing, you always start from the north and move clockwise. You start from the north and move clockwise the way
Sir, I'm not
the
seeing.
you are not seeing.
Sir.
Yes. If you cannot see my screen, that might be your network. What you just need to do is to leave and rejoin. Once you leave and rejoin, you see my screen.
Okay, sir.
All right, thank you so much. You can mute yourself. Thank you. So let's move on to the next. All right. Okay. Now, as I was saying, if you want to change it to three-figure bearing, we have to start from, let me change the color. So that we start from the north. This will not show. Let me use it. Okay. We start from the north and move clockwise to the red line here. So this is now the 3V. So we calculate it from this place. So from here to here is 90. So this place, this another 90. That is 180 here. So this place, another 90 here, making 270. We now need to calculate the remaining part here. You know, the remaining one, this one is 90. So 90 minus 48. So that gives 42. All right. So that means 270 plus 42. That will be 211. That is 312. 312. So that's going to be the answer. Answer is 312, right? Good. So that is question one for question one. That's that for question one. Okay. I'll move to the next one. Now, who is this person? Abdurrahim. Abdurrahim, I will exit you from this place if you write the answer again before working it. If you know it, you keep quiet. Don't distract others. Let them concentrate. If you do that, I'll remove you and I will not allow you to enter. All right? I hope that is taken. Abdul Rahim, I don't know you. I'll remove you. I will not allow you to enter again. Thank you. All right, let's move to the next one. Okay, good. All right, question two. Which of the following angles cannot be constructed using a ruler and a pair of compasses? Using a ruler and a pair of compasses. So we're going to let's look at it one by one. Okay, 90 degrees, we can use ruler and pair of compasses to do that. 60, the same thing. 45, the same thing. All right, but 115, if you remove 90 from 115, you have 25. We can't use compasses to construct 25. In that case, the answer is 115. All right, I hope that is clear. Chinson, what's her name? Chinson, don't write the answer. All right? Don't write the answer. If you do that again, I'll remove it from the class. All right? So that you not distract others. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. All right. Find the perimeter of a square whose side is 10 centimeters. Perimeter of a square. Perimeter of a square. If you don't know it now, please write the formula down. Perimeter of a square is L squared. That the length of side square. Sometimes you see it as s squared. So the side is 10. That means 10 squared. That's going to be what? 100 centimeters square. Anytime you are calculating area, you must put your units, and it's represented in square units. All right? Square unit. Fine. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm calculating area. Perimeter. Perimeter is 4L. Sorry for that. Perimeter is 4L. Sorry for that. Perimeter, that is 4L. You add all the sides together. All the sides of a square are equal. That's L, 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 L. That means 4L. That means 4 times 10, and that's going to give us 40 centimeters. All right? But for area, area is what? Length squared. Length squared. That is length times length, or side times side. This is very simple. All right, let's move to the next question. Is if the volume of a room is 750 meters cube, and the area, good, Mazuko. Okay, thank you. So the area of the floor is 150 meters squared. Find the height of the room. Good. You know, a room is like a cuboid. A room, your room is like a cuboid. Any room you have yourself. Most rooms are usually in terms of the floor of most rooms always in a rectangular shape. Exactly. So that's why it's a cuboid. So in that case, so a room, volume of a room of a cuboid, volume, take note of this, volume of a cuboid, volume of a cuboid is equal to length times breadth times height. You see this length times breadth here is the area of, you can see area of rectangle, that's area of the floor. Area of rectangle. Length times breadth here is area of rectangle, because area of rectangle is length times breadth. So that's area of rectangle times height. So now that we know the area of the floor to be 150 and the volume is this, so that means the height will then be volume divided by the area of the floor. So which is 750 divided by 150. 0 we cancel 0. 5 here 3. 5 here, uh, 5 here, that is 1. In 25, that is 5. 3 can go, that is going to be 5. So the answer is 5 meters. The answer is what? 5 meters here. I hope that is clear. Abu Bakr, yes, you can talk. Sir, please go back to the last question. I'm not done writing it. Oh, go back to it. Okay, I should go back to it. Last question. Okay, okay. Quickly do that. Let me respond to WhatsApp. All right. If you are done writing this, are you done writing it? But can I explain again? Is perimeter of a square. Perimeter of a square means you add all the sides together. It has 4 sides. And a square, each side of a square, the sides of a square are equal. All the sides are equal. All right. So because they are equal, they are the same. That's L plus L plus L plus L. That is 4L. So that is 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. That gives 40. I hope that is clear. I'm coming. and join browser. If you don't have the app. All right, okay, let's move to the next one. Question 5 now. This answer is very important. Question 5. Question 5. Find the sum of the interior angles of a sided polygon. So sum of interior angle of a polygon is equals to n minus 2 times 180. You see this n minus 2 is the number of triangle we have in the polygon. So n is the number of sides. That will be n minus 2, then times 180. That's going to give us 6 times 180. And 6 times 180 is what? 6 times 180. That is 1080. 1080 degrees, which is this one. I hope that is clear. All right, so we can move to the next one. All right. I believe someone that is writing now finished writing this. All right, number 6. How many sides does a regular polygon have if its interior angle is 140 degrees? It's 140 degrees. If a regular polygon, let's start with a regular polygon. Let me come back, let me come to this page. When we say a regular polygon means, so regular polygon is a polygon that has equal size and equal angle, equal size. Hmm? Equal size. Are you with me? Now, where is it? Oh, sorry, I've moved. Someone is distracting me here. That's the issue. How many sides does a regular polygon have? Good. If its interior angle is 140 degrees. So the interior angle of that polygon is 140, but we don't know the number of sides. Now, sum of interior angle of a polygon is n minus 2 brackets 180. Now the interior angle, each interior angle is 40, is 140. We divide it by the number of sides equals to 140 over 1. So that means we have n minus 2 brackets 180 equals to 140n. We can open these brackets now. This will be 180n minus 360 equals to 140n. Then 180n minus 140n equals to 360. We collect like time. This is solving equation. And this gives us 40n equals to 360. So divide both sides by 40. All right. 40 cancel 40. 0 cancel 0. Then n equals to what? 9. So which means the polygon has 9 sides. Now let me explain again. Sum of interior angle of a polygon is this, n minus 2 bracket 180. Now to now get each angle, you divide it by number of sides. Let's say for instance, triangle now. An equilateral triangle, sum of interior angle of its triangle is 180. Equilateral angle has three sides. Each angle will be equal, right? We divide it by 3, we get 60. That's what I did here. So the number of sides is 3 here. The number of sides here is n. I divided by n. Then I cross multiply. N will come and multiply 140. That's we have 140n. Then this one n minus 180. N minus 2 times 180. We open the bracket. That is 180 times n 180 minus 2 times 180, that's minus 360, then equals to 140n. We collect like terms. We take 140 to this side, then it returns to 140 minus 140n. Then minus 360 will become positive here. That's why we have 360 here. So 180n minus 140n, that gives us 40n. Then we divide both sides by 40. So this cancel this. So then we have 9. So if you want to copy now, you can copy it now. All right. So I can move on now, right? Okay. So let's go to the next question. Question question 7. We can see that's 9 sides. Question 7. A string is wound 30 times around a cylindrical object of diameter 7 meters. Calculate the length of the string. A string is wound 30 times. So we want to calculate, you have an object like this cylindrical object. You are now rolling this thing, what's it called? A rope to surround it 30 times. So which means you need to calculate the circumference of this circle. This circle we have there. You need to calculate the circumference. So, and the radius, circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. We have been given the radius. That will be 2 times 22 over 7 times 7 times 7. So 7 cancels 7. So we have 44. So which means when you wind it one time, you have 44 centimeters. Then multiply by 30 times. That is 44. 44 times 30. That gives us 1,320. 1,320 centimeters. Calculate the length of the string. Mhm. I hope this is clear, right? Oh, sorry. The diameter is given. We divide this by 2. This, we divide this by 2. Sorry for that. So 7 cancels 7. 2 cancels 2. That will be 22. 22 times 30. That's going to give us 660, which is this option here. Any question there? No. Sir, the 7 is the radius. No, it's not the radius. Thank you so much. That's diameter. So for you to get radius, you divide diameter by 2. All right? For you to get radius, you divide by 2. Mozuko, what do you have to say? We have about 47 people on the call. All right? Someone is raising. You can talk now. Mozuko, yes. I don't get it. You don't get it. Okay, I'm coming. Let me explain again. You have a cylindrical object as we have it here. Let me start from the scratch again so that you understand. Is the purpose of you get understanding is why we are here today. You need to understand. I think I'm beginning to be too fast. So let me calm down. So now we have this cylinder. We want to circle it. You want to use rope like this to circle it, to wind it. So you now use the rope to wind it 30 times. You can see that the rope is forming a circle. Good. We now need to calculate the perimeter of that circle. And perimeter of a circle is 2 pi r. All right. In this question, we are given diameter. So diameter is 7. So which means the radius will be what? 7 over 2. Because half of a diameter is the radius. So in that case, we're going to have 2 times 22 over 7 times 7 over 2. So 7 we cancel 7, 2 we cancel 2. So that means we have 22 as the circumference of that circle. Now, since it's run 30 times, we are now going to multiply by 30. And that is going to give us 660 centimeters. I hope that is clear now. All right. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. Thank you. Okay, I need to give me just 5 minutes to pause. I need to take water, right? Thank you. Ah, my voice is going. Okay, I can see Mozuko's hand up, so you can talk. Let's hear from you. What do you have to say? Thank you, Lawal. Thank you, Ibrahim. Fahima. Mozuko, you raised your hands. I think I've allowed you to speak now. Okay, so in the absence of, so you just let me lower your hand. You can lower your hand, Mozuko. Okay, all right. So we can continue now. I think we can continue. All right, we move to question 8. I believe everybody can hear me. Ammar, Ammar,
Huh?
yeah. Okay, what you raised your hand?
Your voice is breaking.
My voice is what?
Breaking.
Breaking. That's your network. What about others? Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me? Okay, good. You can hear
Yes,
it.
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, if you cannot hear me, if it's breaking, that is your network. So what you can do is for you to log out and re-log in. It's echoing. Hmm. So everybody should just mute yourself. You hear me? It's echoing. Okay, someone said it's echoing. Okay, you know what? Your voice is echoing. Okay, okay, okay. Let me let me log out. I'll come back now. Let me leave and I'll join you back. Okay, someone said no. I can hear you. Yes, sir. Not anymore. Okay, it's better now. It is better now. Okay, it stopped. Okay, good. I think we can continue since it's better. We can continue now. That's good. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, okay. Thank you so much. That's okay. You can stop typing. All right, good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Question 8. The radii of two similar beacons are 3 and 4. If the volume of the smaller is 27 centimeters cube, find the volume of the bigger one. Now, so this question is on similar shape. It's on what? Similar shape. It's on similar shape. The topic is similar shape. That is area and volumes of similar shapes. If you go to my channel, I treated this topic extensively. So area and volumes of similar shape. Under area, it is ratio. We are looking at ratio. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. Someone said I can't hear you. That's Samuel. So if you can't hear me, that will be your network. You can rejoin. You can log out and rejoin. You will hear me clearly. That one is so it's network. All right. So let's continue. So that is area and volumes of similar shape. So the radii of two similar shapes are this. So we're going to have it 3/4. When you have it this way, just write it as fraction. Then equals to, this radii is linear ratio. Let me write it here, linear.
Now we should end it and come back.
And linear, if you want to convert linear to area, you are going to square the linear. We want to convert linear to area. You square it, so it has turned to area. This has turned to area. Or if it is volume, you cube it. You're going to cube the linear. So in this case, so we cannot equate this one to volume until we cube. We are going to cube it. That's going to be 3/4 everything cube equals to the volume we are given here. We are given the volume of the smaller one. We are given the volume of the smaller one, which is 27. So this will now be equal to 27. Then we are looking for the volume of the bigger one. Let's say it is x. So from here now, we can find the answer. So that's going to be 3 cubed all over 4 cubed equals to 27 all over x. All right. So 27. So 4 raised by 3, that is 64. Are we? 4. That is 64 equals to 27 all over 7 all over x. So here, without wasting our time, you can cancel this numerator when you have equals to in between them. All right. So therefore, the answer x equals to 64. So that is it. And if you don't want, if it's not clear to you, we can have it 27 over 64 equals to 27 over x. All right. So you cross multiply. When you cross multiply, that will be 27x equals to 27 times 64. All right. Don't multiply out. Don't waste your time. Divide both sides by 27 straight. By 27. Since what you have between them is multiplication, 27 cancel 27. So x equals to 64. You can see that the shortcut is faster. So the shortcut is applicable when you have two fractions and you can divide. You have two fractions, and in between the two fractions you have equals to between them. So you can, denominator can cancel denominator, numerator can cancel numerator. Unlike if you have uh, 2 over 3 here times 5 or 15 over 4. Here, it is only numerator and denominator that can cancel. You can't use numerator to cancel numerator here or denominator to cancel denominator here. All this is clear, right? So that is a new method you have just learned if you don't know it before. So move to the next one. I believe those are copying after finished copying this, right? Okay. Any okay. Can I re-explain? Uh, uh, uh. So please, I should start again. Okay, no problem. I can start again. No problem. I will do that. No problem. Don't worry. I will start again. Don't worry. I will start again. I've heard you. I've heard you. That's why you are here. So you have to understand. All right. You need to understand that. I will start again. Now let me start from here. Let me come back to it. So this is similar shape. So this is what we call volume of similar shape. All right. Volume of similar shape. Uh, as I'm going to do something now. I'm coming. Just 1 minute. I'll do something. I'll set something to the group now. In case I'm coming. Volume of similar shapes. Good. Okay. Okay. I'm going to send something now. Just hold on, please. Okay. I'll set something on the group now. Okay. Just hold on, please. Just a moment. Okay. Okay. No. I've sent something on the group. So that's a comprehensive explanation of this kind of question. So the topic as a whole, you can watch that if you still don't understand it. I'm going to explain again. Just hold on. I'm going to explain again. All right. So, but let's come back to this one. You can do that later. So let me explain again. So any topic I see that you have issue, I will copy. I will go and check my channel. Virtually, I have all the topics recorded in my channel. Virtually all the topics, but not all now. For now, but for JS3, I think virtually everything I've done that. Okay, for question 8, this volume. So the one that is not volume, maybe centimeter, meters, or whatever, it is called linear. And you can volume. How you are going to identify volume is that this great the unit to be meters cube or centimeters cube. That's how you have centimeters cube. That's volume. Now, since this is 3 over 4, this is going to give us 3 over 4. It must be equals to the volume, which is 27. We don't know the volume of the other one, of the bigger one. Let's say it is x. But this 3 over 4 is not the same thing as this one because this is linear. So how do we make it to be volume? Is by cubing. We are going to cube. You can see this one is cube. We are going to put this one raised by 3, raised by 3. By doing so, we have changed it to what? To volume. So that case, that is how we have this here. We have it here to be 3 raised by 3, then 4 raised by 3, equal to 27 over x. All right? So as you have it, 3 raised by 3 is 27, and 4 raised by 3 is what? 64. So I have explained this. When you have fraction this way, two fractions on both sides of the equation, you can divide the denominator and also divide the numerator. So numerator can cut numerator, denominator can cut denominator, or you cross multiply, and that's what I explained here. Huh? That's what I explained here. All right. So that's how we got that answer. So I hope this is clear. So that's 64 centimeters cube. Now, this also, huh, if the area scale factor of two similar shapes is 49 to 121, so this is area. You can see area scale factor is 49 to 121. You now want to get the linear scale factor. So you know, when we are on linear, you want to get to area, we square. We square. But when you are going from area to linear, what you are going to have is you square root. So which means you find the square root of 49, square root of what? 121. So square root of 49, that's going to give us 7 to 11. So that's what we have there. I hope this is clear, right? Okay. Yes, it says so. What's that? Please, can you stop sending emoji? Okay. Please, moderator, please. Some people are sending emoji. I think you need to move them to viewer session. All right. So once you have, somebody should send emoji, please. All right. All right. So we move to the next one. Okay, good. So if you can see, come back and watch the recording of this, right? So that is what I can do. So we cannot be going back all the time. Now question 10. So find the diameter of a circle whose circumference is 44. We are looking for the diameter of a circle whose circumference of a circle is, we have two formula for that. Is that 2 pi r when you are given the radius, or pi d when you are given the diameter? So we can make use of pi d equals to the circumference, which is 44, because we are looking for diameter 44. All right. And then that means we are saying 22 over 7 times diameter equals to what? 44. All right. Now over 1. So this 22 can divide 44. That is 2. So we can cross multiply that with d equals to what? 2 times 7, which means diameter is equal to what? 14. And if you don't want to do it that way, you have it to be 22 over d, 22d over 7 equals to 44. All right. So cross multiply, you have 22d equals 44 times 7. Divide both sides by 22. All right. So 22 cancel 22. 22 here 1, 22 here 2. 2 times 7, that is 14. So the diameter is 14, which is this option here. Okay. Sir, please, we are now, stop distracting, that we are ready to learn. Didn't ask you, but now it's not clear. Sir, pi r, is it the formula? Okay. Now it's not clear. Who is saying 11? Okay, question 11. Thank you. So we move to question 11. So 2 pi r is circumference of a circle, or pi d, not pi r. So if you are given diameter, you use pi d. If you are given radius, you use 2 pi r. That is it. That's all the difference. Then we go to question 11. We go to question 11. So the angle of elevation of the top of a tree from certain point on the ground is 55 degrees. If the tree is 15 meters high, how far is the point from the bottom of the tree? So here we're going to interpret this. We have to interpret. Let me clean this. Let me clean this. So as soon as we finish this class, we're going to send the recording. So this class, all right? Send the recordings. So you can go through it before your exam tomorrow. All right. So the angle of elevation of the top of a tree, we have a tree here. Let's say this is the tree here. We have the tree. All right. This is horizontal ground level. All right. Let's go. uh, the angle of elevation of the tree, of the top of the tree. This is the top of the tree here. Let me use another color now. This is the top of the tree. You are now, someone is here at the ground level here. Someone is at the ground level here. You want to look at the tree. You look up like this. This angle here is 55 degrees. All right. If the tree is 15 meters, this is the tree, 15 meters high. How far is the point, this point here, from the bottom of the tree? That is from this place to this place. This is what we are looking for. That means we have this right angle triangle. This is 15. This is x, and this is 55. All right. This is right angle triangle. Now, so after knowing this, you now need to decide which method are you going to adopt. Are you going to use to solve this? Are you going to use SOHCAHTOA, or are you going to use Pythagoras theorem? So if you want to use Pythagoras theorem, for you to use Pythagoras theorem, two sides must be given, looking for the other side. But if you are going to use SOHCAHTOA, one side and one angle will be given. One side and one angle will be given. One side. So whether you prefer or you don't prefer SOHCAHTOA, all right? Whether you prefer or you don't prefer SOHCAHTOA, please, I want to urge every one of you, don't look at the chat box. Just leave the chat box. Focus on what you are learning, please. Focus on it. I believe everybody can hear me. I can hear some kind of
Yes.
crack. All right, good. Thank you. All right, thank you. Okay, good. Thank you. All right. So you cannot use Pythagoras theorem in this case. There are some situations whereby you don't have any other choice than to use SOHCAHTOA, and there are some you don't have any other choice than to use what? Pythagoras theorem. But the case of this one, you cannot use Pythagoras theorem because you are given one side. And for you to use Pythagoras theorem, you must have two sides, looking for the third side. So in this case, the next thing to do is to label the sides. We are going to label the sides. So the side that is facing the angle given, which is 55, is the opposite. So this one is the opposite. While the side that is facing the right angle 90 degrees, is the hypotenuse. While the other side is the adjacent. Now, how do you now determine if you are going to use so or ka or twa? It's very easy. Just pay attention, please. Pay attention. So we are looking for one side. The side we are looking for is A, and we are given side O. So that is OA. Which of the SOHCAHTOA has OA? That is TOA. If you put T there, that is TOA. All right? So that means we are making use of TOA. We are making use of what? TOA. So using TOA to solve this, using TOA, that means tan 55 degrees equals to opposite, which is 15, over the adjacent, which is x. Let's come back to it. So this adjacent is x, opposite is 15. So we can then have, so you now go to your calculator or four-figure table. If you are given, find times 15, or you cross multiply here, this over 1, that will be x tan 55 degrees equals to 15. All right, so that means x equals to 15 divided by tan 55 degrees. So that means x equals to 15. So let's find the use our calculator. Tan 55 tan. That equals 1.4281. 1.4281. So we divide now 15 divided by 1.4281. All right, and that gives us 10.5. 10.5. So let's check 10.5. That is there. I hope this is clear to you. Let me check. Oh, I'm too fast. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'll scroll back. How did you get what? Adebayo, okay, you can talk now. Adebayo, you raised your hand. Adebayo, yes,
I
you
was
can talk
asking,
now.
how do you
Adebayo,
get than 55?
just click. Yeah, ask your question.
So how did you get than 55?
Time 55. Do you have
Yes,
calculator with you there?
sir, it's not scientific.
It's not scientific.
So I
You
don't allow
must go.
scientific.
They will allow scientific. In my school, they allow you to use scientific. You
So I
allow.
didn't
Oh,
allow
if you are
scientific
not,
in my school.
if they don't allow, if they don't allow you to use scientific, use your four figure table. Do you have four figure table?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Go to your four figure table now. Open it now. So I'll direct it on how to use it. Open to your four figure table now. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So open to tan.
Budget.
Tangent of angles.
Yes, sir.
Not tangent of sines, tangent of angles.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now on the first column, scroll
X.
down to 55.
Yes, sir.
Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Now check that under zero. What do you have?
1.428.
1.428. Is it not the same
Yes,
thing with
sir.
what we have there? Is it the same thing?
No. Yes,
What
sir.
do we? It's the same thing.
Yes,
It's the
sir.
same thing. So that is it.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. All right. Someone said I should scroll back. Okay, I'll do that right now. Sorry, that's the way I speak. Sometimes I used to be very fast. So once you notice that, call my attention so that I'll go back. All right. Sorry for that. So that is it. So you can quickly check it. All right. Thank you. You're welcome. All right. So I think we can move on. We can move on. Yeah. Okay. Good. All right. We can move on now. Okay. So we go to question 12. The top surface of a dining table is 130 centimeters by 110 centimeters. One quarter of the table is covered by cloth. Find the area of the surface that is not covered. Okay, so the first thing you need to do here is to calculate the area of the table. When you get the area of the table, then one quarter of it, calculate one quarter of the area, then subtract it from the area. This is it. We have a table this way. We have a table. This is a table. All right. We have a table here. So this table, okay, is a rectangular table. Let me draw it so that you can understand it. We have a rectangular table like this. We have the leg here. This another leg. This another leg. This another leg here. All right. Now, so the dimension is 130 by 110. So how do we calculate this area? This is in form of rectangle. So that means 130 times 110. All right. So 130 times 110, You calculate that. So that gives 14,300. 14,300. Sorry, 14,300. All right. Now, 1/4 of it is covered. That's when you divide it into 1/4 like this, 4. So part of this is covered. The question I say, what is the area that is not covered? So which means we need to calculate 1/4. That's 1/4. That divide this one by 4. Divide it by 4. So that gives 3,575. 3,575. So that is the part that is covered. 3,575. How do we now calculate, get the area that is not covered? That means you are going to say 14,300 minus 3,575. All right. So minus 14,000, 14,300 minus 3,545. That gives us 10,725. That is option B. I hope this is clear. Yes, I can see hands up. Oh, I did not get it.
Kusanga mada wayo. Kusanga mada wayo. Let's go.
So please, can you re-explain?
Oh, sorry.
I don't understand.
Someone muted me. Okay. All right. So I'm going to re-explain. Just calm down. All right. So let's go back to it. Now, the top of a dining table has a dimension of 130 centimeters by 110 centimeters. So that is area. You want to calculate the area of that top. That is 130 times 110. That gives 14,300. Now, 1/4 of that area, the top, that table, is covered with cloth. Find the area of the surface that is not covered. So that is the area I did not shade. You know, I shaded these parts. I shaded all these parts. All right. So the other part that is not shaded is what we are looking for. So the first thing to do is like when we have this application to this, you have a rectangle like this. Then I say that okay, this part is cut out. All right, this part is cut out, and this part that is cut out is 1/4 of everything that we have here. So which is 130 times 110. So 130 times 110 gives us 14,300. 1/4 of it is 3,575. So that means we have to remove 3,575 from what? 14,300. So we from 14,000 what? 300. And that gives us 10,725. So that is that. So it's not something that is hard. All right. So I believe we can move on now. I'm not what? I'm not muted, okay? Okay, thank you, Ibrahim Fahima. Adebayo, thank you. Thank you. So that is well understood. So we move to the next one. Question 13. Find the value of x in the figure below. Find the value of x. So this uh, is angles at a point. You can see all the angles there, they are surrounding a particular point. the angles are surrounding a particular point. So how do we do this? So sum of angles at a point, moderator please, sum of angles at a point uh, add up to 360 degrees. That means addition of all the angles we have there will be equal to 360 degrees. That means 4x plus x plus 2x plus 3x, everything equals to 360 degrees. All right. So 4x plus x, that's 5x. 5x. You see this x that is standing here, it is 1x. So 4x plus 1x, that's 5x. 5x plus 2x, that is 7x. 7x plus 3x, that is what? 10x. All right? Equals to 360 degrees. So the next is to divide both sides by 10. Divide by what? By 10. So this cancel this. Then x will then be equals to 0 cancels 0. 0 cancels 0. That gives what? It's equal to 36. That's option C. I believe this is clear. How? Someone said how.
No, sir. It's not clear. I don't understand.
Uh, uh, please, moderator. Who is
Sir,
this?
is it
Muhammad.
also, sir, is it
Okay.
compulsory you must add the x with the numbers?
Okay. Yes. Don't worry. I will explain. Yes. I will answer your question. Good. Any other person? Muhammad Alabi. What do you mean by it's like a life and death answer? Please stop that. If you don't want me to remove you now, I don't know what you mean by that. So the question is posted, not posted to you, it's posted to the instructor. So allow me to talk, please. It's hard. I mean, oh, okay. I don't need. I need for you to say that. All right. Thank you. It's okay. Someone said it's not clear. Okay. Let me explain again. Sum of angles at a point. When you have angles surrounding a particular point, when you add them together, it's going to be 360. Someone said, is it a must to put x beside it? Since what you have there is x, 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 x. Yes, it's a must.
Sir, no, I mean that is it a must we must add the x to the numbers because it's an alphabet and like they how will I say it like all of us know that the x represents one. Is it a must we must add the x plus the numbers?
Okay, good. I will answer you now. I will use something relatable to explain it. When you have 4 bananas, are you with me? You have 4 bananas and a banana. Are you going to say that a banana means 1 banana? And I ask you, add 4 bananas plus 1 banana. Are you going to remove banana from it and say it should be what? 4 bananas plus 1 banana gives you what? 5 bananas. So the x here represents a number. Are you with me? So the x will go with it. So x means 1x. That is 1x plus 4x. That is 5x. You must add it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's what
now I
it means.
understand.
All right, thank you. So we'll move to the next question. Number 14. Now, this is angles between angle between parallel lines. Angle between parallel lines. So we have about 3 concepts you're going to learn here. We have alternate angles, alternate angles, and we have corresponding angles, and we also have x angle, that is vertically opposite angle. Vertically opposite angle. So I'm going to give you the code for each of them. Alternate angle is Z angle. Corresponding angle is F angles. And vertically opposite angle is X angle. So what we are going to do now is that we are going to check which one will give us F and which one will give us Z and X. Now what we have here, uh, this 85 here is equal to this place, 85. And this X here is equal to this X here. So we can make use of co-interior angle. You can see that all this one gives us X angles. All right. So co-interior angle, sum of co-interior angle gives add up to what? 180 degree. So co-interior, that will be X plus 85 degrees equals to 180 degrees. Why is it so? We call it co-interior angle. Co-interior angle.
Sir, please, what do you mean by co-interior angles?
Good. I will explain that. Let me come back to this place so that I have enough space to explain. I have this. Now, this is parallel to this side. This angle here and this angle here, they are inside. I mean, what do I mean by that inside? You can see this place now. This place and this place, they are inside this shape like this. So addition of this and this equals to 180 degrees. That is A plus B. That's what's meant by co-interior angle. Anyways, we have, you see this type of question, we can do it in different ways. So we have X here. Let me clean this so that I'll be able to grab that. So this is, okay, X 85. This is X here, and this place is 85. All right. So we can, since this one is 85, this one is also X. All right. We can add both of them together. Have a X plus 85 degrees equals to 180 degrees. So that means X equals to 180 degrees minus 85 degrees. So that means X equals to 95 degrees. Oh, let me take a rest. Let me rest. Any question?
Sir, please, can you leave it so we can copy it?
Yes, you can copy it. Yeah, you can copy it.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Yeah. Now the class is only for today because exam BC Neco you are writing maths tomorrow. I know some schools don't do not have that. Why? Excuse me. Let me take water. Why other schools are they are writing state exam? So this is only meant for this. But we also have other programs apart from this free class. We have weekend classes that are not free. We have frequent classes that are not free. We usually have it on Saturdays and Sundays. And we charge per term. If you have siblings in other classes, we have classes from primary 1 to SS3, all right, at different time. But for JS3, excuse me, so as I was saying, so we have other, if you want to join, I'll still send the link to that, to the group. So if you want to join us on weekends, so I will send you the details of that in the group. So anybody that wants to join, or you have siblings in other classes, they can join us. So then we'll not be rushing like this. You have enough time to prepare. So that is what I can say on that. Then we can still go back to, let's go back to this question. We are not done with it. I want to explain the other aspect that I mentioned here. I mentioned alternate angle, corresponding angle, and the vertically opposite angles. So I have to explain that so that you'll be able to understand. When you have two parallel lines like this. We now have a transversal crossing it. This is transversal. This is transversal. All right. So we can come up with different angles. So we have this angle here and this angle here. So this angle, these two angles are alternate because it's forming Z. I'm going to prove that to you. Now, to this angle A, this is angle B. Angle A here, this is formed by this line and this line. While angle B is formed by this line and this line. You can see that what we are seeing here is Z. So this is Z. So this is what we call alternate angles. Alternate angles. Alternate angles. And they are equal. Alternate angles are equal. So if you are not in my channel, I'll write the name of my channel. Just go and, or I'll send the link of my channel, YouTube channel. You can, any topic you want to learn at your level, just go there, you search for it and get it, watch it and learn. Or if you cannot see, just message me. You have my WhatsApp number. I'll send the link to you. So that is what I can do for free classes. But if you want, we also have one-on-one classes as well too. These are alternate angles. Then corresponding angles, which I said is going to give you F angle. This one is Z angle. So F angle is when you have this. Let's have another one, another part. We have this line and this line are parallel. But make sure that before you apply this, the line must be parallel. The two lines must be parallel. So we're going to look at this and this. Let me use another color. This angle here and this angle here. So this angle is formed by this line and this line. This is A, this is B. Why this one is formed by this line, this one that is coming down, and this line, and this line, this one, and this one. You can see we are having F here. So this is what we call corresponding angle. Corresponding angle. Angles rather. Corresponding angles. All right. So, and they are equal. So that is that on this. I've explained this corresponding angles. I've also explained alternate angles and vertically opposite angles. So this one is vertically opposite angles here. So that is that on that. I think this is 2 minutes to 9. What I'm going to do. Thank you. Okay. So what I'm going to do is very simple. You guys, please look here. All right. So we're going to stop here, but I'm not going to stop for my end here. So I'll give you room to ask. Whoever that wants to go can leave after this is so this is close to 9. So we have 2 minutes. So you give me 2 minutes for me just to rest for 2 minutes. By 9:01, I will return. So so if don't type anything, just raise your hand if you have question. I have seen Khadija and Adebayo, they have raised their hand. So if you know that you are tired, you can leave. But give me just 5 minutes for me to just take a rest. Then I'll continue with you. But if you don't want to go, you can go. Thank you.
Hello, you are given instruction not to type anything. If you type again, you'll be out of this class.